Let me show y'all the atrocity of the century. And it's not really being talked about a whole lot.
We'll get one in the freezer.
This is a great value bag of potato chips, family size. This is the problem, right? You got a lot of air. And here's another problem. When you open the bag, look at that. Look at that. But it's cheap, you know. So I get how they make it cheap. Check this out. Look. Not gonna edit this part, not skip. Look right here. Let's turn this around. Hey, mama. She got her a nice haircut. Look at that.
It's like plastic.
Wow, wow, wow. We got some business to attend to. Anyway, look at this bag. All right. Half the bag is air. It doesn't matter if it's half the bag is chips. See, he's paying attention. It doesn't matter. I mean, it just, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter what brand you get. Everybody's going to say, you know, Lay's. Everybody's going to say Great Value. Get the Ruffles. The Ruffles has the most out of any of them. But regardless, I am sick and tired of these chip companies taking advantage of us. And I just wanted to shed some light on it. Anyway, so what I got going on today is I'm going to be shooting my target right here. I wonder if this lens is going to fog up. No. I'm going to be shooting my target back here. Oh, buck naked. Where's he at? There he is. At 45 yards, which is where the wood pile is right there. And I'm going to be shooting, which is not super difficult for me. Not that I'm some great shot, but I just used to practice a lot from right there. And then, hey, buddy, is there any way that you could shut that door? Could you do that for me, please? Because if you don't, flies are going to get in, and Daddy and Mama are going to have a fit. Thank you. Attaboy. Anyway, I've got a deer back here that I'm hunting, and I'm going to be hunting him out of this monarch blind. And in that monarch blind, anytime you hunt out of a blind, the only time that I have shot out of a blind with a bow, sitting down, of course, I've missed. And I'm trying to think if I've taken other shots from the sitting position with a bow. I've drew on a couple of deer from the ground and they've spooked. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can be fairly accurate. And I'm just going to start practicing because I'm going to be doing a lot of hunting early October, you know, for this deer in that blind. Pretty much every time I shoot my bow, I'm going to be shooting from one of these chairs right here. And I'm going to be shooting at 45 yards. My corn feeder is not at 45. It's at like right at 30. And so if the deer's on this side of me, he should be at like 20, 25. But if you practice at 45 and get good at 45 and get comfortable at 45, 30 is going to be a chip shot. So enough talking. Let's get to shooting. I've changed my mind. I'm going to shoot off the back of my side-by-side. Reason being is, one, I really don't want to carry a chair over there. That's how lazy I am. Two, I feel like shooting off the tailgate is going to be less stable and more difficult. So kind of the same thought process of, you know, having a 30-yard target and practicing at 45. We'll see though. I'm going to tell you one thing, y'all. We're going to need to get new windows. We're going to need to get some more Freon in the air conditioning unit because I'm a night owl. I don't need to be, but I'm a night owl. I go to bed real late a lot of times. That's my only time to, when I'm not editing anything or shooting anything, you know, I still have my investment business that I do, so I'm doing work for that all the time. And I normally will stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning. And I went to bed last night at 1:15, and in our house we had it set for there's no telling how many hours we had it set on this, but it was set like 68 or 69. And I went to bed last night at 1:30, 1:15, 1:30, and that son of a gun was still 74 degrees in our house. It's been pitch black dark for like 3 hours, 4 hours. We're gonna have to make a change on the old unit out here. All right. 47 right here. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Shoot right here, 47 yards. Need to get that GoPro situated down there. Holy Lord at the spider. God, boy. Look at that. Look at that son of a gun that I just touched. Let me get out of the light here. That thing, is it alive? Woo! Boy, I tell you what. Man, I hate them things. Well, I can tell you this right now, that this is not comfortable. If I can shoot 47 yards with this, I don't think it's smart really, but it is definitely not comfortable. I don't have any, my legs ain't hitting the ground. I don't have any kind of stability from the lower end. Let's make sure that's 47 right there. I'm gonna do what Kenny told me, which is let that pin fill that target up. And this is first shot since that day. No support. Here we go. This is stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this. Wind's blowing. I mean, I wasn't very steady, but that's a low gut shot. Not a great shot, but it could kill. Let's try it again. All upper body here, pretty much. Now that is money. Man, that's good. I can already tell I'm shooting a little bit higher than I used to because I'm letting the pin, you know, fill that target up. I think that's vitals. This is, I'm telling you, this feels weird. Right beside the last one, a little low. But I'd rather be low than high, especially at 47 yards. Y'all, I think that this is gonna be pretty dang good. From my first 5 shooting like that. I really think it's like if y'all have ever worked out a bench press or anything like done bench press, if y'all have you know, ever benched with your feet dangling out in front of you, it's supposed to give you kind of a core workout. You don't have as much stability. Look, hey, check this out. That right there was my first arrow. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm gonna shoot another round, but I am very, very satisfied with that at 47 yards. I mean, that's 3 heart shots, 1 lung, and gut. That's a dead deer all day right there, baby. All right, now I'm thinking about having a little fun with it. Let's turn our GoPro back on. What if we move back to the Subaru? That's gonna be about 65, nearly 70 yards. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm telling you, look, I've sung his praises. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to go see Kenny Thompson up there at Jackson, Tennessee. Unless you're already a professional archer, I'd go see him. You ain't gotta buy a brand new bow from him. Let that son of a gun fix yours up right that you have, and then just shoot with him for about an hour and see what all he can fix for you. Man, I'm an idiot. I said here, the angle y'all just saw from side by side was shot while I'm sitting this thing on top of this. I got a perfectly good car. I mean, I ain't the smartest, but I'll figure it out, you know? I'll work hard. That's the worst sound to any redneck. It don't have to be a redneck, just any man on any piece of equipment, and you hear something bang, and you don't know where it come from. That's why kids get beat right there. It ain't cause of alcohol. Another thing I'm doing too is I'm reloading my quiver every time, because I'd like to start shooting and killing with this quiver still attached and get used to it that way, just in case I need to get on the ground, get on foot and draw back on one and shoot one. I'm already used to that weight. I think it was batteries in the back and side by side. We're okay. All right, where's that? Here it is. Let's see what we got. 65. Where's that buck naked at? Right there. So I need to be over here. I know. Change your sight. I know somebody's sitting there screaming at me. I'm gonna stand up on this one. All right, I shot seated down. I shot seated down. I don't even know if that's, anyway. Without any leg support or anything at 47. Had all 5 kill shots. One was gut shot, but that's the one you call the dog zone. It's a kill shot. I'm gonna stand up on 65. Dang, that's balanced. Perfect. Hey. Ow! Gobble, gobble, gobble. That's what I'm talking about. Let's not get carried away, Trent. I'm about to get carried away. I think that was a little bit low. But it's strong. That may be another dog shot. Call the dogs. Let him sit for about 12 hours, call the dogs. Oh, that was a miss. I got tired. Daddy, are you shooting your bow? I'm doing my bow. That's right. I sure am. I'm done though. You want me to come in here in just a minute? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Shoot, yeah. I'm just going to be talking to a camera, but you can watch. Tell you, if you don't have one of these things right there, I highly suggest getting one or 2 or 3. I mean, we didn't buy him. We had him legitimately. But
gotta go in or out, buddy. In or out. He'd like to be out here with you. Is that or
yeah, let's do it. Come on out here.
Come on out here, Mommy. I gotta make supper, okay?
Oh man. So I'll tell you what, let's get in that side by side. You wanna get in side by side with Daddy?
No, I'm gonna get my side by side.
All right, well listen, don't knock my bow over, okay? Ain't no sense in having a side by side if you ain't gonna use it, you know? I don't care if it is 65 yards. My Lord, son, it's hot. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm finna lose about 20 pounds. You like that John Deere? Huh? You don't like it? What are you doing on it?
I don't like it.
We had a camera change here. My other one overheated a little bit. See, it's a dadgum. I'm done with the weather. All right, so this was, I don't remember what this one was. If it was first, second, whatever. But I got 3 kills. I got 1 here in the heart, 1 here in the heart, 1 here in the side of the heart, lungs, and then 1 clean miss. We're hoping that this one he ducked and it hit him about right yonder. But hey, either way, I'm satisfied with it. I'm satisfied from shooting at 47, seated, hitting all 5 kill shots. I'm satisfied with this standing. Yeah, he don't like that thing. I'm excited about bow season this year, y'all. This is gonna be, It's gonna be kind of hectic with Sadie getting here middle of October, and our season starts in October, but we actually have a velvet season that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 years that starts in the middle of September. So I may be able to squeak one out right there in velvet. First time ever, fingers crossed. But I'm excited. Bree is, I make her look a certain way, obviously to get views and stuff like that on short form. But I'm gonna tell you, she, this is the stipulations that she gave me, and y'all tell me whether or not it's reasonable. She said, I don't want you going nowhere until after the first of the year. And I don't want any more than once a month being gone, no more than 5 days. I'm like, yeah, that works. That's better than most men get with no kids. All right, they get a 5-day trip once a year. So I am very, very lucky with the woman I got. And I believe that I'll still get to hunt a little bit this year. And I believe it's gonna be a good year either way, having a little girl, you know what I mean? Oh, one other thing that I wanted to go over before we get off here. Y'all probably heard me say, ooh, that's balanced. And I was talking about, I know I'm skipping around a lot here. I do that, I speak in sentence fragments because my mind is going 90 miles an hour constantly. And then it's on 4 different things at one time. All right, so the balance part, when you pull a bow back, you know, you've got your bubble right here on your sight. And, you know, if you're not paying attention to this bubble and you're a bow hunter, you better start paying attention. And you've probably missed a decent amount of deer because of it. But the whole purpose of spending the money on these, I'm at a loss for words, stabilizers, there we go. Some people think it's overkill and you don't need them. Look, I hunted with that bow in there for, gosh, since right before we got married, 2016. No, 2017 was, I bought it in 2016 and killed a deer with it in 2017 and every year after that. Didn't have anything on there besides the front one, and it wasn't worth nothing. But as soon as I drew back and got set, that bubble was right there in the middle. I didn't have to move my hand one way or the other to correct it and get it level. So if you don't have these, if you don't have, you know, I don't know exactly what these are called as far as position or whatever, but if you don't have these, I'd highly recommend, you know, getting them. And you'll notice right here that I have 4, I think those are an ounce a piece. So I think I have 4 ounces right here and 1 ounce up here. Everybody's different. You can't look at my setup and say, all right, well, Trent's got 4 here and 1 ounce in the front. I need that. No, you got to go to Kenny, all right? Go to somebody, a good bow tech, and let them watch you draw back. And if they're good, they'll be able to tell you, all right, you know, we need to move, you know, we need to add a little bit more weight on this side, on the bottom side or the top side or whatever the case, because the idea is, and this is what Kenny was telling me and Trey, is that when you draw back, you need to be set. You need to be able to draw back and do as least amount of movement and extra stuff as possible so you can accurately shoot and kill that animal. And that's a big thing I've noticed since I got this bow that's helped me, is as soon as I draw back, I'm there. So if you don't have those and you're thinking about it, I would highly recommend getting those and putting them on your bow. All right, I got stuff everywhere, so I gotta get a shower. I'm drenched, I'm hot, I'm in pants right now. I gotta take that garbage to the road. I gotta raise that one right there. It's a full day. And once again, it's hot. So, look here. There's my smoke show of a wife with an AC/DC shirt on. I told her the other night she's fat as a killing hog. But I love it because she had 2 miscarriages before this, and that sucks to say the least. So the fatter she gets, the happier I get. Hashtag Bree fat as a killing hog.
Oh.
We'll see y'all on the next one. Say bye, babe.
Bye bye, babe.